So I want to ask, you're a Christian, am I right?
Yes, sir.
And how long have you been a Christian?
I came to my faith when I was running my organization, and it was a man named Leon Watkins, lived in South Central in the early 80s in a gang territory. And long story short, he was terrorized by the 26-member East Side Crips gang. So he put up signs saying he wants to meet with him, wanted posters. And so they came one day in the back alley of his house where trucks can come through. And two of them pulled up in cars with guns. He came by himself. And the gang leader said, "What do you want?" He said, "I want to talk to you about your life." They sat on a trash can for 3 hours. And the next day he had him in Bible study. And a week after that, he had the whole 26-member gang in Bible study.
Amazing.
I witnessed that. I witnessed the power of God operating through Leon. And so I kept calling him and says, "Well, how did you do that?" And he would read the gospel to me. And so I became a person of faith because I witnessed the transformation of a street gang because of one believer, the witness of one believer.
What's the difference between Christianity then and Christianity now?
When the church started, it was a sacrifice. You were in jeopardy if you were a Christian. Unfortunately, some people are using the church to prosper themselves instead of emptying themselves of self-importance and let God use you as a vessel. That's the difference.
That's amazing. When I was growing up, I didn't see women preachers in the churches, especially in black churches. Maybe they're in white churches, I don't know, but I didn't see them in black churches. Now you have women preachers, pastor, deacon, whatever they call it. And I noticed that since the women have become so-called leaders of the churches, Christianity has gotten worse. It's weaker. People are less interested in it. Should women be allowed to be leaders in churches or anywhere, really, but especially churches?
Well, I think that's above my pay grade right now. Jesse, I'm very clear about what I don't know. And that's one of these subjects that I just don't know enough about it. So I don't have a comment on that. But I do know that there has been a feminization going on where that I'm clear about. And that's why the kind of church leaders I look for is like Tommy Quick in South Carolina and some of the more fundamental churches. I'm an Orthodox person. I think I like almost anything that's Orthodox. Orthodox Jews, Orthodox Muslims, Orthodox. I guess and that's where I define I'm Orthodox.
Oh, okay.
I don't like revisions of old things.
I can hear my grandfather now. If he knew that a woman was a preacher of the church, he'd be like, "That gal need to go sit down. I ain't going to that church." There's no way he would tolerate that at all. Do you believe in the order of God, God in Christ, Christ over man, man over woman, women over children? Do you believe in that order?
I do believe that in what a man's role is, and it's very clear of what our responsibility is. I mean, I was raised that way, and I will die that way.
Yeah, me too.
But you got to look at what did it produce? When like you were saying, when I was young, it was those old time religion that kept us straight.
Yeah.
At the time when we were we were much worse conditions, being lynched every day. But, and that's why one of my heroes and the foundation of my organization is Joseph from Genesis. He was mistreated by his family and in prison, but he never succumbed to bitterness.
Yeah.
Nor did he lose his faith in God.
Amazing. I love that. That's true.
Yeah.
And speaking of that,
he was sold into slavery by his brothers, served in the house of Potiphar. His wife lusted for him. He refused to have sex with her. He said because it would be a sin against his God and a violation of the trust that the master placed in him.
Amazing.
And then she accused him of rape, and he attempted rape, and he went to prison, but he became the best prisoner.
Right on. That's right. That's amazing. And they don't make them like that anymore.
He languished in prison until he was 31, until Pharaoh had these dreams, and one of the cupbearers remembered him and brought him up. But he was more humble now. He didn't say that I had the dreams, and no, he said, I am but an empty vessel, that God is the one who interprets dreams. So he had to become humble. It took all that time and pain to exercise self-importance out of him.
Yeah.
Because only if you're an empty, humble vessel, can God use you in ways that are important to him,
yes,
not in ways that are important to you.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Also, I noticed, Bob, that women don't obey their husband. When I was growing up, I couldn't even imagine a woman not obeying her husband. Women don't obey their husband. Should a man marry an educated woman because they don't make for good wives and good mothers? They want to be in competition with the men. Should a man marry a woman who will not obey him?
Well, I think you got me above my pay grade again, man.
What the?
I think you can be educated and everything and still be humble spirit. Your spirit is informed not by your education or your knowledge, but by your heart. And so if you are a very smart person and therefore are a humble person, I think that it works. But
Bob, I've never, ever seen an educated woman that's humble.
But I have a wife like that.
She's educated?
Yes.
Is she humble?
She's humble.
Really? And does she obey you?
Well, we obey each other.
You obey your wife? What the?
No, we serve each other. I think we serve each other in ways that we both need. It's like Bill Withers has that song about somebody said, you're being used. I said, but being used feels this good, then keep using me till you use me up.
Keep on using me until you use me up.
Use me up. I think the words are, I want to spread the news that being used feels this good, then keep on using me till you use me up.
That's right. That's amazing. Yeah. How long you been married, Bob?
46 years.
That's amazing.
Yes, sir. 46 years and still having fun.